Hey VC, just made a video just a little bit ago. I'm gonna make another video of my top 10 plus one of the albums that came out this year. Now, there are some albums that have come out this year that I have not been able to listen to simply because I'm one of those people that when I go on YouTube and listen to an album, I just listen to the first song, see if I like it, then I want to buy it. And some of those albums that I have listened to, I want to buy, but I don't have the funds. So these are the albums that I find the best of this year that I have heard and own. So that's why I added one, because I think there might be two other albums in my whole collection that came out this year. One of them is terrible. I'm not going to say which one that was, but yeah. So, number 11. Some people might be surprised by this, but I just found this album not as good as their other albums. Earth, Primitive and Deadly. I found a couple songs just too much like The Bees Made Honey and the Lion Skull. A couple songs on there. And I don't know, I just wasn't crazy about the vocals on this. I mean, it's still a good album, but probably my least favorite of this year, besides the ones I'm not showing. But I had to stick it in there because I do like it. Next, Black Keys, Turn Blue. I will go out on a ledge and say that this is probably my favorite Black Keys album, which is strange. I think the only reason I think it's my favorite is because although they did take a step in a new direction and got more progressive, they did sound a lot like Pink Floyd, which can be good and bad, but I did not see that coming. The Black Keys sounding like Pink Floyd. I don't know who else thought the same thing, but I thought it was a pretty decent album, and probably my favorite Black Keys album at the moment. Next one, Total Blind Vibe. I got this not too long ago, but it is excellent. Joy, Under the Spell of Joy. Basically, Radio Moscow with longer songs and more jamming. The drummer is actually in Radio Moscow at the moment, because Radio Moscow seems to go through a lot of lineup changes, but I really like the drummer, Paul Marone. He's really good. But this is a really good album if you like that kind of stuff. It's really cheap, affordable. It's on TP. Yeah, 8 songs, about 45 minutes of material. It's on red vinyl, but it's awesome. Next, which this is what number is this? Is this 8, I think? Yeah, 8. Electric Wizard, Time to Die. I like this record better than some of the Electric Wizard albums. I'd probably say my favorite is Witch Cult Today, but this one I like the jamming and stuff that goes on in this one, and I like the packaging a lot. It comes with a poster and everything. But yeah, good record. I'm getting lost with my numbers, guys. It was 8. This one's 7, I think. Opeth, Pale Communion. This album is awesome. Very, very good. You know what? Come to think of it, let's put this one as 6. Here's 7. King, Burn the Serum. Saw this band open for the Sword. Blown away by them. 3 guys. Kind of sounds Soundgarden-ish. The guy's voice it's Soundgarden with heavier instrumentation, more metal instrumentation. Really good songs. Yeah. So 6. Opeth, Hell Coming You. Awesome. Very proggy. It's not as metal as their other stuff, which I like all the same. Prog and metal, just great genres of music. This was another Blind by 5, I think. Saturn. This album is awesome. Any of you that like the British new wave heavy metal should get this. This is excellent. It's their first record. It's Ascending Live in Space. Said Live in Space because this album was recorded live in studio, and you can kind of tell with the vocal. The vocals are kind of trebly. I think the vocals need a little bit of work, but other than that, great guitar riffs, excellent stuff. It's on purple vinyl. Sounds like Judas Priest a lot. And the weird thing is, I'm not really crazy about Judas Priest, but this album is awesome. Now we're getting to the ones I've played tons of times. Number 4, Mount Carmel, Get Pure. Real basic artwork. There's the back. This is a heavy blues rock album. Awesome. This is awesome. I just hit myself with the album. I can't say anything else. Just play it and you're hooked. Number 3, Mastodon, Once More Around the Sun. Awesome record. Some people may not like it as much as the early stuff, but I find it amazing. Some of the songs can get towards the end. I find this with Mastodon's, this album and The Hunter. Especially with The Hunter, the middle songs kind of get kind of boring. But this one, I've listened to so much that I've gotten to like those songs better. Number 2, Radio Moscow, Magical Dirt. Awesome. Awesome. I don't know if I use that word too much in this video, but it's really good. Can't wait for the next one. Guitar in that is crazy. Parker Griggs, you know, I've watched videos of him and listened to him. He is such a phenomenal guitarist. And the thing that tops it all, on Brain Cycles, he actually plays the drums, and the drums are phenomenal, better than a lot of drummers. So if you don't know who Radio Moscow is, you like old style, psychedelic, Jimi Hendrix kind of stuff, it's really good, but the guitar is a lot better than Jimi Hendrix. Just saying. Hey, you can disagree with me, but I think so. Now number 1, this album is so good. I love this album. I can't stop playing it, and I've had this for months now. I still can't stop playing it. Truck Fighters, Universe. Anything the Truck Fighters do to me is just heavenly. Just when I listen to this, you can just feel the emotion in the songs, and the riffs are just can't get any better than this year, I think. But it is so good, so good. So anyone that doesn't know any of these should check out these albums. Definitely the top 5. And that's all I've got to say. Thanks guys for watching.